And Brian Keenan, 36 points, and not only did he score 36 points, but he also played good defense, hustled, had some nice assists, had some beautiful assists out there. First off, as far as the team, you have to be very proud. A big victory for you.
Yeah, it was a big victory for us, Walt. We came into this season, I think, with, high hopes especially. But, St. Joe's had such a good season that, at times when they beat us by 28 points, we're really going to be the team that's going to, win it 3 times in a row. And then I think we got a little confidence when we beat them at home. And not to say that we were disappointed we didn't get a chance to play them, but I think if we did, we would have come into the game with a lot of confidence anyway.
Well, I think if you played the way you played tonight, who knows what would have happened. But if you shot the threes the way you shot them and your son played the way he shot them, they would have had their hands full.
Oh, yeah, and we've played like that for not a lot of games, but we had the potential to really put together a good game from all 5 guys, and I think we got that tonight.
I was surprised because I didn't see you play this year. We see limited amount of games even though we work the television games. And when I saw your club, they look so small. You had only 2 big men in there. You really only go 7 deep. You look so small. It didn't look like it'd be that strong of a team. But the way you play, the way you weave your offense and pick for each other, you run a Carolina 4 corners, which no other high school team does as far as I know. You're very well coached. It's a tough team because they all can do individual things more than one thing.
Yeah, I think we're a tough team to play. And periodically during the course of the year when teams would come with big lineups, they would be the ones that would switch to a smaller lineup before we would have to go big. And I think it's if you get your perimeter game going, we were averaging close to 33s a game in the beginning of the season. I told Frank on the phone today even that we kind of cut back a little bit. But our percentage even in the first half today, we were 5 for 11 from 3, and that's how we like to play.
Coach, and I think they did a real good job time, and they changed their lineup in the 3rd quarter. They went with a smaller lineup. They actually almost got back in the game. They got it under 10 points.
Yeah, the kid Ian Coyle made a couple of big threes for them, and, I think we might have gotten a little fatigued, if not physically, mentally. We went to the zone, and I thought, well, maybe they wouldn't get as many inside points, and then all of a sudden they hit some threes, and then you have to make more adjustments. But that's what the game's about, and it makes it a lot of fun.
I know your team plays tough defense, and that's one thing that ticks you off. If a player doesn't play tough defense, I seen you might bring him to the bench and talk to them. But what about shot selection? Because your players really, they throw up some shots, and sometimes there's some shots that other coaches might not be too happy with.
Yeah, you'd have to come to a practice and see what we do each and every day. And you're right, a lot of people would say, well, gee, why are they taking those kind of shots? But we do this every day. We're committed to doing it. And that's the most important thing, that we're true to ourselves. I always tell the kids, can't worry about the coaches in the stands. Is what, we think as a team, that's the important thing.
Final question. You had another son that played that was excellent too, right?
Yeah, Tom is a player right now at Nazareth College, and he started for them, and they made the NC2A tournament, and they beat Brockport, so they got a win, and then they went up to St. Lawrence, which was a tough team, and lost to them. But he's playing college basketball, and I'm very proud of him also.
Yeah, I'm sure you are, but your other one, this Brian, did you ever imagine that he'd get this good at the high school level and be able to perform like he performed tonight? This is one of the best games I've seen a guard play.
Well, thank you. Brian has a very strong and very hard work ethic, and he works, as I said, just extremely hard. And he's improved, as I heard you say, asked him the question, he's improved in so many areas. He's got great quickness. He shoots the ball well off the dribble. He has very good range on his jump shot, and he's a tough kid. And he's gotten stronger for the weights, and I think it's going to really help him in the future.
And obviously they got it from the genes, Dad.
Oh, well, I don't look like I was a player, but I could play a little.
I'm sure you could. Well, good luck to you in the States, okay?
Thank you, Walt. Thanks, Frank.
All right, congratulations to Tom Keenan, his